And welcome back to a brand new episode. We have a special guest here that is very excited. She has more energy than probably Jason, Riaz, and myself put
Yeah, what's
together.
combined?
But we'll get to that intro in a bit. I'm AF, your host on the 343 Football Podcast, joined once again by my trusted sidekicks, Jason, Riaz. Jason, you first. How you doing?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Yeah. My team finally scored some goals. I think they saved all the 0-0 draws and gave me 7 last night. So that was a shock to the system. But other than that, it's good. Going good. Happy to be back and happy to have somebody with a lot of energy. It's going to keep us on our toes, which is good.
Yeah.
Love that. Riaz, how you doing?
Yeah, great. I haven't watched my team play in a couple of weeks, so I'm brilliant. Thank you.
A couple of weeks, one game week.
Yeah, but we played like twice a week for the
Spurs
past
fan,
4 months.
that's a couple of weeks.
That feels like ages, so it's been
Absolutely
great.
shocking.
Great to have a break. But yeah, I'm good. Not doing nothing too badly. Excited for the week to come, I guess. I feel like it's been a while since we've watched some Premier League football, so quite excited.
Love that. And then, like I mentioned before, we are joined tonight, very late show, not our usual slot, by Zarina, aka Red Devil Girl from TikTok. Zarina,
Yes.
welcome to the show. So glad to have you on.
Thank you. Guys, why was I nervous when there was a countdown happening? I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do?
That's
I was
the
like,
point
what do
of
I
the
do? It's
countdown.
counting down. That's how I was like, when it started, I was just like chilling. I was like, oh,
We had a minute and a half just to practice that.
Yeah, and I was like,
Actually.
this was the best I got for that minute and a half. This is the best I could come up with. So I hope it was
Not too
decent.
We have to see
You
the
do
comments.
you.
People thought it was smooth.
Okay, great. No. Oh, is it? Okay, so thank you. So I'll this is my go-to now then.
So, Zarina, as is customary with brand new guests on our show, we normally have an icebreaker for the newbies.
Okay.
So, my icebreaker to you is, if you could choose a Man United player, past or present, and you could watch them for the rest of your life, who would it be and why?
Ronaldo, bro, CR7, no hesitation.
Which Ronaldo?
Cristiano
There's two eras.
Ronaldo.
No,
Cristiano
there's two eras.
Ronaldo.
There's
For the
two
rest
eras.
of my life. For the rest of my life. You know what I do regret is when I was younger, I didn't appreciate him in his prime enough. So I would have liked to watch him in that time. Because, you know, in school, you're like, now you're a big Ronaldo fan, but, you know, you don't appreciate it as much now. So definitely CR7.
And then when you do appreciate it, you get to see the Ronaldo that walks out of the stadium down the tunnel.
Exactly. Yo,
Arguing
I want to
with
see. I want to see the man before he got his veneers. I want to see that CR7. I want to see straight from Sporting.
CR7.
I want to see him raw. I don't want to see him when his cough started getting big.
But that's fair, though. I mean, look, most people go towards. I actually expected something like a Rooney, maybe, or like a.
I was
maybe
contemplating
Randy.
Rooney. I was contemplating Shame. I don't feel enough people appreciated Rooney in his prime.
Well,
But
you have
from my-
AF right there that's got a Rooney on the back of his jersey, so there's one.
I'm living the glory years here, guys. This is the
It's
glory
good.
years.
It's good. Now, can't you channel that energy into United now? To bring
Oh,
that
glory,
in.
The amount
Because
of
we
energy
need
that
some-
I'm channeling into United right now, and it's still not paying off. Like,
Yo,
I think
look here.
I think
I'm
it's
all
the goal
over
or
the place.
something.
I'm all over the place. I'm having days where I'm like, nah, I'm gonna back the boys no matter what. Then I'm having days where I was like, no man, why must I be the positive one for them? There's only so much positivity I can bring. And then it's always up and down. It's always up and down. Expect the worst and you'll never be disappointed.
There you go. Now that's my motto.
Exactly.
Sounds like a Spurs motto, 100%.
100% a
isn't that
Spurs
like a
motto.
Spider-Man line or something?
100% a Spurs motto. No, that should be the tagline, bro. That should
I'll put that on the
Expect
stadium.
disappointment, and you'll never get disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. Hi,
He's
Shane. And
hitting
you
of
know,
this video, to be honest.
and you know what? I say this every time. Is Solanke not spite that he left to come to Spurs? Because look
Probably.
now,
This team is
shame.
bowling.
Your shame.
Yeah, Ruben
I
was
shame.
rocking
And
that.
the cherries are just, they're doing the things. They're doing the
They are
things.
doing-
Well, yes, we have to assistant manager to assistant manager Postecoglou this weekend because Bournemouth are like more than 5 places above Spurs or something like that, and we have to play them.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's not going to be
Stress.
good. I'm stressed.
No. Is it ever good?
Oh,
When you
you
guys
know.
played us, yeah. That was my
When he
good.
plays, when he plays United, when Spurs plays United, then it's always good. Or it has
Yeah,
been
it's
good
always
in the past.
good.
Yeah, so it's Spurs and it's United and City. Then Spurs seem to turn up. But then other than that,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, other than that, then
roll over.
lights out,
Roll over.
lights out.
We can play the
Yeah.
relegation teams. We won't pitch up. So yeah, so basically only City. I think City is the one we have the best record against. So which is
Okay,
That's
okay.
crazy.
Nah, decent. That's at
It's
least
so
some
City
bragging
every
rights.
week.
That's enough bragging rights to carry you through.
yeah, that's the only ones I'll ever get. So I'll have to use them
Yeah,
sparingly.
exactly.
That's the problem
Else
with
is what?
Spurs.
Our 2-2 draw with Liverpool. Every time I bring it
Yeah.
up, every time. That's my
Yeah.
fighter.
That's been saying that we are like Spurs now, so
You're
Yeah,
crazy,
no.
crazy.
Okay.
Welcome down here. Welcome down here. It's good to have you
Yeah.
guys.
It's a very dark place down here.
We'll show you around.
But
Don't worry.
also, welcome to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for coming through. This is going to be a bit of a bonkers episode, I think. So yeah, let's just get straight into some news before this game happens. We got some news today that Harry Maguire, Ugarte, they are injured for the game tomorrow night and probably injured for the weekend as well. So add that to the million people that we already have injured for the weekend. Shout out Gary O'Driscoll. You guys just gave us some really trashy medical professionals. Like what? Like he was considered like a steal for United when he made the jump over, and now it's just like all of our guys are dropping like flies. Jason,
Bro, a steal for what? Hopes and dreams. Like, what did he steal? Where's the steal? Because I feel like he's like essentially sucked the life and the abilities out of our players when he got there. So where's the steal?
That's like a Ocean's 11, you know, the art of distraction. So we give you this
Oh,
one, you take that
Lord.
one there, and then
Yeah.
it's like, yeah. Look, it's not been any easier on Arsenal because I mean Arsenal have been plagued by injuries as well. But Gary's proving top form, mate. It's literally everything I've experienced for like 8 years of my teenage life to now seeing it in man. I think it's been a year and a half. And it's glorious. It's absolutely glorious. For somebody else to understand what it's like to go through it is proper primetime football.
Like how much more must I accept? At this point, how much more must I accept? I'm shocked when we have a healthy first team squad ready to go. Then I'm shocked. I'm not shocked anymore when we have injuries because I expect it every time. And it's not even after a game, it's after training. So explain to me.
That
How
first
is
few
this
games
happening?
at the start of the season probably gives you guys so much copium, right? But then the injuries start piling, and then it's like, yeah, let the season begin.
Yeah, no. There's I don't know what they expect from us anymore as supporters. Like, just give me a full first team squad that's healthy and ready to go, and is not going to go off here immediately after 20 minutes. When I see that, yo, when I see that, like with Martinez, I couldn't. I was done. That was my 13th reason. Honestly, it was my 13th.
the fact that like Martinez got
I'm
injured, and
tired of
then
these
we just had that.
injury-prone players. I swear.
Yeah.
We just had that like training week from hell where Ahmad just injured himself. Like, how do you injure yourself for the rest of the season?
Exactly.
What did he do? Like, nobody even knows what he did. Anyways, I digress. Nikita
I'm with
brought up a
Nikita,
comment
by the way.
now.
Yeah, I'm with her. I'm with her on that comment.
That who are we referring to as Titans in the label, and that was intentional.
It's all
I did it.
Oh.
clickbait, Nikita.
I did
Get
it for
with
the
it.
I did it for comments like those, so I hope that I get
Exactly,
more of
man.
those. Like send them through. Just bring them all through. Yeah. So yeah, United got some more injuries. Arsenal looking pretty much full strength. Besides like Saka and all of these like one or two players, we have like I think an entire team that's injured.
You're saying 11, yeah, if not more.
Probably more. Probably more.
Just wait. We'll wait for Fabrizio to post. It's going to be more. Just watch.
Yeah. Jason, coming off of a 7-1 victory last night, you guys must be feeling over the moon, eh?
We are, especially after the last few results that have been very dire to watch. You saying we've got a few injuries here. It's like all of our front line. It's the whole front line. At the point last night, I'm convinced I saw both Yuri and Timber and Ricardo Calafiori in the front line, and that's my right back and my left back. So Arteta's gonna make it work with 7 left backs, and we will try and make something happen. So yeah, it was good last night. It's something we needed to do, but again, it's not something we can maintain. I'm 100% certain.
But like what you talking about your front line? You have an amazing number 9 there in Mikel Marino.
We're playing a central midfielder as a striker here. We are working with what we have.
Star number 9.
No, that's fair. But again, I think Riaz asked me this question a while back, and I said it's not sustainable. And we saw it against West Ham firsthand, which is a game that we should have won. And it's not going to work. It might work against PSV. It might possibly work against Nottingham Forest and Leicester. But maybe against a stronger opposition that can figure us out. And I'm not even saying West Ham were a strong opposition, but we're just so devoid of ideas that we're asking a 17-year-old to do something for us. We're asking a left back to do something for us. And yeah, in a season where you want to challenge, you can't have that as your end game, basically. So that's, yeah.
Now that's purely Arteta playing around and hoping that it's going to work. And then
Honestly,
just last night, it worked. It worked.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's like one of those games where PSV didn't do badly, but they also gave us a few. And thankfully, we were able to score because I think we've had those instances. And guys, I mean, Havertz kicking the ball over the pole against United, those sort of things, it just wasn't falling our way. And then, yeah, last night I was shocked. I just sat down and then I got up because I saw the second half starting. And I came back and we scored 2 goals already. I'm like, huh? What was this?
This is not a familiar feeling.
This is last season's form when we went on that magic run, but it hasn't been anywhere this season. So, yeah, it was a bit strange, but I think it's a good win, especially going into this game over the weekend. And, yeah, I think it definitely signals an intent, especially seeing as United have to play tomorrow still. So,
yeah.
What are mind games? Not too mad about it.
We have some people in the chat here that's gunning the Arsenal fans. So I'll just highlight some of them. This is all for you, Jason. All for you, Jason.
That's fine. I'll
Why can't I see these comments?
Yeah,
these guys.
Mind it. Look, it's still your AF. We've spoken about this. It's there. We are a few additions away from possibly winning. I'd say most things, but for now, let me just enjoy this.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
This process needs to know that I'm also trusting it now because currently I'm running out of trust. But if
is the process even there? Is there a process to trust? There's another thing.
There's definitely something. It's just until we get something to show for it, it's always just going to be that. It's just going to be this what if. So once it starts to roll, guys, if you think that we're unbearable now, oh my goodness. Not that I'm speaking for all Arsenal fans, but guys, let us win one thing.
Shane, you know what?
Deactivate.
You guys aren't that bad. Like, I feel Liverpool fans are worse, in my opinion. I feel like Liverpool fans are worse. I don't think Arsenal fans are that bad. However, I think the boomer Arsenal fans are bad. The younger Arsenal fans aren't that bad. It's the boomers on AFTV that get to me. Then
Goodness.
I get
Burn the
annoyed.
whole thing to the ground.
Yeah, because the
Yeah,
youngsters haven't won
yeah.
anything, so they don't really know. Like, they can't be kind of, heiligheid about stuff because they haven't won
Just
anything. They
wait
don't know about
until they win a trophy.
Oh, Lord,
Yeah.
you're never going to hear the end of it. Never going to hear the
But
end of
it's
it.
the same
Jason,
as
you
all
seem like
these
a
young
humble
City
guy.
fans.
I feel like you
Yeah.
won't every time. Yeah, we won. We
No,
won.
it's-
What did you win? What did you win, United? Like, you seem like humble, like you won't go so hard. But why are you laughing?
No, fair. But also,
But
yeah,
I feel like the
we
boomers,
in a similar boat,
I
right? Yeah.
won't hear the end of it. I won't hear the end of it. I just know. Because there's some family members that are Arsenal supporters and they've been Arsenal supporters for their entire lives. Like, I mean, they're in their 50s, 60s. And I just know, I'm going to
But it's fine. Look, there's still some sort of like, I mean, Man United still won some things recently, so you have that upper hand. I think in terms of a process post our managers who've been in that position for like long, Fergie and Wenger, I'd say Arsenal's further along, definitely. But again, there's nothing to show for it, so it means nothing, and it's frustrating. But I mean, I've had to go through primary school, high school, every year. March, I'm done. My season's done. So this is like nothing for me. It's just a light slap on the cheek and we just go again.
No, you're resilient. You're resilient. You're resilient.
Yeah, there's a thick skin.
Yeah, nah, genuine. If anybody want to knows how tough life is, they must ask you.
No,
You'll know.
100%.
You'll have the answer.
Yeah, so I've been through it, but I can't be any worse than a Spurs fan. They haven't even.
I was just gonna pivot that. I was literally just gonna pivot that.
Nah, Spurs crazy. Do they even sell their jerseys here? Do they sell their jerseys here?
I'm just here to watch you guys go at it. Like, why are we including me at this? Why am I not even playing?
Because you're too quiet. So we need to start targeting you. That's why.
You might as well have been sitting there with popcorn or something because
I was enjoying myself. It was great.
You thought you're safe. You're not safe here.
I did think I was safe. I'm not gonna lie.
Defend your team. Defend your team.
My team can't even defend itself, but I'll try.
Jason, we have one supporter at least. Ramiz always holds it down for you in the chat. So
100%. Look here, also Ramiz has a love-hate relationship with me. That guy, one week he's on my case, next week I'm his favorite Arsenal fan. So that's working out perfectly then.
It's toxic.
Yeah,
toxic.
100%.
Like supporting Spurs. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's not toxic. I think that's just
rather put your camera off and then just laugh once we say something. But otherwise, if we see you, we're gonna chirp you.
I was trying to slink away slowly while you guys were going at it. I didn't want to interrupt or anything because I didn't want to get him involved in this conversation. But it's fine. It's okay. We don't know anything about winning in the first place. I'm okay. It feels like this season should be really bad, but we've been bad since I've been watching the team. So what? I mean, what's the comparison here? It's okay.
As long as we compare to.
Exactly.
There's nothing to You've been the same. There's a plateau.
It's all good.
Years.
Yeah.
Actually, props for being consistent.
Thank you.
Consistently bad.
Yeah.
That's what we go for. Nothing is not consistency.
Yeah.
We're more consistent than the refs in the Premier League.
Last season wasn't terrible. Last season wasn't terrible for you guys. It's just this season, I feel like it's been...
Yeah, also plagued by a massive amount of injuries, right? So
I wasn't going to bring it up because you guys seem to be talking about injuries in this episode, I didn't want to bring it up.
Bring it up. Talk about your team.
No, we hadn't brought it up.
Do it.
No, not at all. Our people are coming back now. This point is to complain for us about injuries and things like that. But yeah, I mean, the season has been worse than usual, I suppose. But it's nothing good to compare to 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. So it's all the same to us. So it's all good. We just want to play good football. I mean, we've had the junk managers, the Mourinhos, and the Contes.
Hey.
Look, yeah, I'm a
Um,
Mourinho stan.
Hey.
Please.
I love Mourinho at other clubs as well. I do. I just don't want
Just
his
not when he was
pragmatic
at your
football.
club.
Yeah, I just don't want his defensive football anywhere near my club. I'd rather come fourth and come second with Mourinho football, to be completely honest with you.
You know what
but
happened?
yeah,
Yeah.
You know what happened
Shots
last
fired
night?
at Mourinho.
I
All the
don't
way
like
to
him, though.
Turkey. Shots fired.
he hates us too. He hates us too, so it's all good.
Yeah,
What
he
did you
hates you so much. Did you
Yeah.
see what he did last night?
What did
So
he do? What did he do?
there's one of his Turkish players, I think he's like 17 or 18 years old or something. He's like this really good talent. And Spurs sent 2 scouts to go watch him play last night. Mourinho caught wind of it and kept the guy on the bench for the entire game. He didn't bring him
enough.
on.
Bro, that
Fair
is the
enough.
most Mourinho thing. I'm not even surprised. I'm not
Yeah.
even surprised. Man's
But
with his
isn't
head
Isn't he
games.
helping that kid? Yeah, isn't he helping that kid's football career?
Yeah,
Maybe
he is. So he doesn't come to
Yeah.
us because it'll destroy his football career.
Okay,
Uh,
we're gonna pivot back to the preview.
Thank you. I
We
appreciate
took
it.
a huge detour there, but it's all good. It's all good.
but-
Just want to highlight Vinathan here in the chat. As a United fan, this is the most fun I've ever had since the late 2000s. You have a very weird definition
You
of
hate
fun,
I like
my
him.
friend.
I like him.
Possibly
The late
talking about
2000s
this
is
live,
insane,
or is
bro.
he
What have you been
talking
doing?
about Man United's football? Because this live is fun, but I'm sure
Yeah.
even as an
I
Arsenal
like
fan,
him.
I sometimes feel a bit of sadness for Man United. So
Thank
I don't
you.
know. Hey, Vanessa,
Thank you. I'll
please
accept it.
elaborate.
Nah,
No,
I'll
what
accept
is-
it.
I'm with him. You know, since Fergie left, I think this is the best I've felt about United. I'll be honest. I love the manager. It's all good. I kind of see where he's coming from. I do.
Okay.
So you
Yeah.
support
Now
Ruben?
we're just gonna
I love
rein it
Ruben.
in.
Personally.
So
Yeah.
we got knocked out of the cup over the weekend.
Yeah.
We are moving into the Europa League tomorrow night in
Yeah.
basically our last chance for some sort of silverware this season.
Yeah.
Do you think that loss on Sunday affects us mentally? Do you think this is
Yes.
going to be a downer for the rest of the season?
Look, I don't think it's going to be a downer for the rest of the season. I do think it affected us mentally because we are already getting knocked down countless amount of times all the time. And I do not think that our younger players are strong enough mentally to deal with this right now. I think our older players handle it better, like Bruno, Maguire. I mean, he came from Leicester, took them a while to get where they were. Cassie as well. But players like Garnacho and what's his name? Obi Martin that came on, Heaven, I don't think they'll be able to deal with it as well. Yeah. You know, sometimes I don't even think Bruno can deal with it well. Like, I love Bruno, but I don't know. Sometimes on the pitch, he's not as encouraging as I would like him to be because he tends to complain a lot. But it's so up
You
and
think-
down. Eh? One can't tell anymore whether we're going to have a good game or bad game. Like, we'll have a terrible first half, or we'll start the game off well, and then we'll just go downhill. It never stays on a high unless we're under pressure, unless we a man down, unless we a goal down. Why must there always be that initial pressure from the opposing team for us to perform? You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's like one never knows. It's a gamble with United. I swear. Like, I wouldn't bet my life on United winning because I don't know.
Do you think that the captaincy shackles Bruno?
You know, hey, I talked a lot of smack about Maguire when he was captain. But I think he has better captain qualities than Bruno does. Bruno is a great player. And I think people underrate Bruno a lot because they expect him at the same time while he's captain to also play well. But he plays better than him being that leader on the pitch. And I see Maguire during games. Sometimes Bruno can't do it, then Maguire takes over. If not Maguire, I see De Ligt doing it as well. If not De Ligt, when Martinez was there, it was him being the encouraging person. So I do think Bruno's not the greatest captain, and maybe that pressure is also getting to him. So I would shift it over to someone else, in all honesty.
But that's the problem. There's no one else. That's the actual
That's the
problem.
thing.
If
If Martinez wasn't
would-
so injury prone, I would be all for Martinez having that band on his arm. All for him. I don't think De Ligt has been there long enough to have it, honestly. And
I
you know
don't
what?
care if
I would
he's
have said
been there long
Maguire
enough or
taking
not.
it.
I think the left should be captain. Like that guy gives
You would be fire
do you see
as captain.
the type of tackles that guy gives. He doesn't care if he's going to break the guy's leg. He's going
Yeah.
to go in full force no matter what. But just his commitment, man. Like whenever we have corners and stuff like that guy's busting 3, 4, 5 lungs to get
Always.
back.
Always.
Just like he has the most commitment in that entire team, and he's the only one that gives 120% every game.
Yeah,
But
he puts his
also-
body on the line. He doesn't matter what part of his body is going to get in contact with that ball, but he's going to clear it. That's the thing.
It's okay.
Do not get me
Ramis.
started on Andre. Ooh, do not get me started on Andre.
What a guy, though.
Ramis,
guy.
please.
Ramis is out here to start fires.
Yo,
I was gonna say, so
yo.
two things,
I don't
right?
know.
One-
Ooh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, two things on the. I think Maguire's form has elevated since he was removed because obviously being a captain of Man United, you put into the spotlight quite a bit. Bruno, great player. I think it does sort of weigh him down, so I think that shackle should be removed. The shout for De Ligt is a good one because if you look back at his time at Ajax as well, he was like vice captain behind, I think it was Dusan Tadic in the year that they went to the semi and actually lost against Spurs. So this is
He
a
was like 20.
19,
Yeah,
right?
19.
Because Frenkie
Now
de
look
Jong
at
is
that.
older and I think Frenkie was like 20, maybe 21. And it's like you have this 19-year-old kid playing his heart out then already. And now, okay, he's had a bit of a journey, gone to Germany, maybe not has done as well, and now he's come to United. I think it would be good for him. I think it elevates, and I think he's somebody that could thrive in that position. It also frees Bruno up to be more focused on just providing that role that he does. Because, I mean, yeah, people give Bruno a lot of nonsense, right? And he tries a lot of things that sometimes could be eliminated by just doing the simple thing. But, yeah, numbers can't lie. And also, he's been the most consistent in that. I can't remember a time where Bruno's missed more than 2 games.
Bro,
injury.
over 200
I think,
appearances, man, is only
I
missed.
think I think he's probably missed more games because of like a suspension for like an accumulation of yellow cards or possibly even a red card or something like that. He's very consistent. He chips in when the team is down. He has a bit of a weird attitude about him, has a bit of a whine thing, but I think that might be a Portuguese thing because we see it with Bernardo Silva.
Yeah.
We see it with Ronaldo in his later years. So maybe it's just that sort of characteristic or trait that they have. But yeah, I would definitely second that maybe shackle him or unshackling him would be best for both him and also United.
Yeah,
Not that
man.
I'm saying it must happen now, like Sunday. It's fine. Do it like Monday next week. Let him be dysfunctional Sunday when we play. But like
This is the day after.
Monday
This
first
is the
thing,
day-
8 o'clock, Monday morning, Carrington, guys.
Yeah.
Team meeting. Bruno's no longer captain. Fine.
Yeah.
Next season, man. Don't be like that. Next season is fun.
Yeah. And you know what's weird, I can see him being genuinely happy about it. Like, I don't see him being
Good show.
upset about it. That's the thing. If I could see him being upset about it, then that would be telling. That means he wants it. I don't think he... this is maybe just me being delusional. But if I can't see him being upset about it, then maybe he also feels the weight of it and doesn't want it anymore. Because, I mean, after Maguire, who else was there? Not Bruno. That seemed like the best option at the time. So...
Eriksen.
Eriksen is gone.
Oh,
Shame.
guys, if Eriksen was younger, by all means, but that man, let's go. It's time.
The amount of people that are leaving the club at the end of the season because their contracts are expiring, it's crazy, and they all should probably go straight into like a retirement home or
Retirement
something
home.
like that.
Maybe it's good though. I mean, not maybe it's good. It definitely is because now you actually clear out
Yeah.
all of the deadwood naturally, as opposed to Arsenal's method where we pay them to leave. Like, come on, guys, that's like I don't do accounting, but that seems a bit whack to me, right? But yeah, maybe it's what Amorim needs. Maybe you you need to get rid of the deadwood, all of the old guys. I mean, Casemiro's going to
Definitely
stay.
need that.
Casemiro's going to stay.
Cassie must
That
go,
guy's
and
not
he can't
leaving
want to say
this,
he wants to
this
stay here.
Prevail.
Go.
Yeah. Nobody's ever said that they love to stay in Manchester. Like, let's be honest, that guy's getting a bag. And
He
he
is.
doesn't want to leave. So,
I need Saudi
yeah.
to offer him more. I need Saudi to offer him double just for him to go.
Yeah.
Because I can't anymore.
Yeah, get Ronaldo to come in clash for his friend. Like, Ronaldo will oh no, I played with him at Madrid. Get him.
Yeah, you must give a good referral to the manager.
Like your uncle throwing your CV somewhere. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Just-
Referral bonus. Offer that man 20K
Oh.
for referring someone.
Nah, for real.
Yes, the match over the weekend. If you could pick out key battles right now, what would they be?
Obviously, firstly, I'm going to have to pick Arsenal's forward line, which is non-existent, unfortunately for them. In saying that, they have scored 7 goals yesterday, so maybe they found a way around it. Maybe Arteta's kind of made some sort of magic work behind the scenes. But I think if they're able to get that kind of flow going against United, which is going to be more difficult because I think United's defending overall, even though they concede a lot of goals, it's going to be weird to say, but I think United's overall defending is decent against the bigger clubs. So if you look at the games like against City, against Liverpool, those types of games, they actually played quite decently, which is surprising. They still drew both games, I think. Or they beat City and they were due to Liverpool. But in both those games, they played actually decently well in the defense. So it's going to be interesting to see how Arsenal actually attack and kind of expose the lack of, I guess, leaders in United's back line, with Martinez being injured, with Maguire not being there. Yoro has shown that he's kind of he's susceptible to kind of slip-ups here and there. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can kind of keep his head on his shoulders. And yeah, I think that's where the Arsenal front line and the United back line is going to be interesting. I hate Masraoui on the wing. I can't take it. I much prefer him at the right centre back, or even on the left centre back. It's fine. But I think they have no choice but to play him there because obviously Ahmad is now injured and Dogu is now suspended. Dogu suspended for this weekend still. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So. And that's so unfortunate because I think Dogu showed so much in that 2 games that he played for United. He was amazing. He showed so much kind of character and kind of want to get him behind, which is something that United have missed with kind of Dallo and Mazraoui playing wide. He just has that oomph that United have been missing. And it just shows that Amorim can get that out of United if we can get his players in next season. So if we can just be patient with this boy, with this man, we'll be able to do better next season once he's had his players that come in and the other players going out.
But in terms of
yeah, I was about to also you United supporter.
That supports every team except Stone.
What is happening?
You're switching. You're just gonna last Spurs just so.
No. I mean, when I say we, I mean like me and Ruben, because we're close like that. We're tight like that.
No,
me and
this
Ruben.
is a safe space. If you want to switch teams, it's fine.
Spurs for United.
The time is now.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I think it'll be tight though. I don't think it's gonna be a runaway. Even though United have been bad this season, I don't think it's gonna be a runaway at all.
Serena, if you can give the players that you think are going to perform over the weekend, or spotlight some players you think should perform this weekend.
Should perform. I'm not too worried about our defense performing. Besides Yoro, I don't know. He does have a little bit of glipsies here and there, losing the ball or maybe not tracking properly and ball watching, not actually tracking the player. Other spotlights, I can't even think of other spotlights. I don't think spotlight for Bruno, but he's definitely going to make a difference, as he always does, and tries to create chances. I'm rooting for a spotlight for Rasmus, but I don't know. I'm trying, and I so badly want that for him and his confidence. because you can tell on the pitch that he's in his head and he knows. I'm sure he's seeing the news and everyone saying these things about him. I mean, even me. But I don't know. I feel bad for the guy, and it is unfortunate. But I would love for him to have a moment, just a goal, just to boost that morale inside of him somehow. He needs something. But yeah, other
So even if
spotlights,
United
I don't see it
lose,
happening. Other spotlights for us, I think there's going to be maybe a lot of lucky chances. I hope for us to have a couple of opportunities in the front. I'm hoping Xerxes as well has a bit of spotlight in
Sorry,
his
that's wrong of
position.
me. I shouldn't laugh at Xerxes, but
Your shame, no, like you know what, eh? And he made such a change. I mean, he came there to United overweight, which already made me angry because you knew you coming to United. But
Yeah,
then
lick us up.
after
Yeah,
that
the lick
loss
us
when
up.
Ruben was there was major fitness happening. So I saw a change on the pitch. But now I don't know. It seems like he's plateauing again.
I'm sorry, but like that, like he can score you 3 goals on Saturday. I will still laugh at him. He will be the one player that he can score 35 goals a season for United. I will laugh at him every
I
single
just
Aish,
time.
don't understand. I just don't understand when players are like making like this overlapping runs. Then he tries to Toto Schillaci with some other way. I'm like, bruh, this is a guy running right there. He's like open.
exactly.
Like,
Poor Erasmus.
just
Honestly, I
make it
feel
Like
so
the
more
bad
law,
for him.
hard.
when's it gonna be a game where he doesn't nutmeg someone? That man
True.
clearly want to nutmeg someone on the pitch. I'm like, last this, bro. Last this. We know you can get around him. You don't need to do this. Get around him, move the ball up. Yo, and the amount of times they pass the ball back, I swear, yo, I can't. I can't. It's like they don't want to push. They scared to push because they know they're not gonna win in that 1v1. And that's the problem. We need players who can win in 1v1. Dogo at least shows it, but now we don't have
Yeah,
Dogo. So who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it?
Dallo.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
just play
Of
Erasmus in on
all
the
the
line,
players,
man. Just play
Dallo
Erasmus.
must be a rugby player. Dallo must go be a fly off because you wanna every time shoot his shot and then the ball goes into the stands. That man is not supposed to be a footballer.
Shame. He's not bad on the defense, guys.
Jason, who are your game changers for the weekend?
Yo, it's tricky. I think I'm gonna go with Ethan Waneri. I think he's been our best player in this time that Bukayo Saka's been out. Also, if Diego Dalot plays at left back, then I'm really gonna spotlight him. I also think our
Thank you.
tricky,
Thanks.
our tricky centre forward, he has his favorite player, Mikel Marino. He offers us something. He offers us something different to what you'd want from a striker, which is good. I think he occupies defenders and it allows. I think last night specifically, it allowed the midfielders to get forward quite a bit and really get into those sort of channels that he creates. Yeah, defensively, I don't think it should be a problem. Arsenal also have a few bozo moments in them. But again, why United defend well in these games is because they set up that way. It's on the team that they're playing because oftentimes they're not going to go win in the big games. They're sitting and waiting for a mistake, which they showed in that FA Cup game. It was a slip from Gabriel and they capitalized well. Liverpool as well, City as well. It's the team that comes to United that has to take the ownership. When they try to take on somebody, you saw what Crystal Palace was able to do to them. So it's like play to your strengths right now. This is what's happening. You have to sit and you have to launch a counter attack, and that's fine. That's okay. So yeah, I think Waneri is going to be good, and yeah, if not Marino, then definitely Declan Rice. Depending on which midfield from United turns up, I think he could have a very good game. I think he has a good game most games, and he gets spotlighted when it's like one odd performance that's not to his level. But I suppose
Yeah,
that's
that's
the curse of
annoying,
putting
isn't
in.
it?
That's I think it's the curse of setting a standard so high that when you fall just
Yeah.
below that, people suddenly highlight that, and when you do good, people don't see it, which I
Yeah.
think it's often the case. I mean, Bruno suffers from it as well. He does well to an extent, and then when he's bad, it's like bad, and then we focus on that. So yeah, and I'm not a United fan, but as somebody that's played football, I can understand it is hard. But yeah, I think Ethan Waneri, Declan Rice, and Mikel Marino. Those are my three players, especially since United don't really have defenders. So
Yeah,
I can be a
I
bit
was just going to
optimistic
say
about
that
that.
now. Like,
Yeah, yo.
I'm quite worried about who our backline could possibly be because if Dogu's out, That means Mazraoui has to play right wing back. Dalot has to be left wing back, and then
Oh Lord, my
probably going to be
favorite.
like Yaro, De Ligt, and Kevin, which would
Aiden,
actually be
Aiden,
crazy
yeah, Arsenal
because
play,
Kevin
yeah.
came from Arsenal, so he's going to want to prove something to them.
The scripts
Prove a
are
point.
literally written, for him and Chido Obi
Cheeto.
to do something. And I have no qualms against them leaving, right? Like if you see a pathway and it's there, then go by all means. I think it's a bigger problem that 16 or 17-year-olds are leaving our academy and going straight to Man United's first team. But I suppose that's a result of all the injuries and sort of the dysfunction that's happening there currently. But I mean, big ups to them. If they are going to play, it's one of those Premier League scripts, man. It's like when the commentator says, "Oh, West Ham haven't won at the Emirates for 15 years." West Ham, and it's like one of those, man. So let's just peep what any commentator says when they show him and they highlight him, Arsenal. I hate it. Commentator's curse is real. Don't ever think otherwise.
Don't get me started if Peter Drury is on comment.
There's going to be poetry. Poetry and break your heart.
He probably has like 5 poems written before the time already. And
Honestly.
It's going to be like, oh, which one do I read now?
Yeah, exactly. That man. Like he can make you smile but still diss you at the same time. And you accept it. You accept it.
Because it's said so well. You're like, he's actually right, isn't it?
Yeah, like is he even wooing me here?
Oh gosh.
But that's fair. Hey, what about you? Where's your battles lying, my friend?
Yeah, Shane, he's the Spurs supporter.
No, not even
No. Guys, it's because I can't see. There's a block here and I can't see the name.
Okay.
It's okay. You don't have to worry about names.
There we go.
No.
Yes, thank you.
Ayef can move us around when he wants to.
Yeah, but
it's me struggle here trying to see everyone's names.
Tell us where you think you're gonna lose to on Saturday, man, or win. I guess.
Not even spotlight where you think you're gonna lose.
I think the midfield is gonna be huge because we have no midfield. And Arsenal have a good midfield.
Is Manu injured? Can I ask you that question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Manu injured, Ugarte injured. So we have
Casemiro and Bruno.
Casemiro is one of the guys that you hope is actually injured, so he's not having to play.
At this point, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars cannot be choosers at this point. We don't have many options.
Toby Collier coming in.
He's injured as well. Toby Collier is injured.
Collier's injured, bro.
Well, who's his brother? Younger Collier or what?
You're thinking about the Fletcher twins.
Exactly.
Jack Fletcher and what? Will Fletcher? I don't know.
Wall is a striker. Maybe he actually might do better than Rasmus and because also I think Wall came from Man City, right?
I think they both came from Man City.
There we go. Okay, hey, give us a spotlight there. Midfield, you said.
Yeah. I think the midfield is going to be huge. If United buckle under pressure within the first 10 minutes, I think it's game over. And yeah, I mean, like chances are Willian is going to start again, and his confidence is absolutely rock bottom. I mean, if you can go lower than that, it's probably that. And Chido will probably come on for the last 20 minutes, half an hour, like he has been for the last 2 or 3 games. But it would be pretty sweet if he could get a goal, even if we lose, just because of the occasion against Arsenal and all of those things.
Fair enough.
It'll be a silent celebration for him.
I wonder,
like, will a 17-year-old like do that whole "I'm not going to celebrate" thing?
Yeah, he's gonna run. He's gonna run there, but he's just gonna be like.
I genuinely believe that he would actually celebrate because I think some of the online comments, like he's been liking videos about like Arsenal's downfall and
you guys didn't.
I saw that day.
The Youth Cup win.
Youth Cup. Thank you so much. All of those things. Like, I mean, big ups, bro. cheers, you've now left. But I mean, this is like taking it a bit extreme now. Like,
Yeah.
chill.
And that also shows his age, yo. He's still a youth, guys. Like he's so
Yeah.
young. So you know what? I expect it from the youngsters.
Yeah.
It's like Van Persie vibes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's like what did Sancho say? Rashford, freedom.
Freedom.
But where's Sancho's freedom though?
Exactly. Man's just
the
forgetting
guy-
he's still on loan. He's out
putting
here
out
dropping
consistent
comments.
0 out of 10s.
Want to dribble here, nothing come of it. Nee, let's stop yo this
Okay.
freedom.
Predictions. Serena, you go first.
Prediction. Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
That's what we prefer.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put this out in the universe right now. Right now. I'm gonna go 2-0 United. 2-0 United.
United. Okay.
2-0 United to win. And one of them's gonna be a penalty.
That's fair.
Okay.
I like it.
I can see that
Yeah.
happening.
Jason?
I can see the penalty happening. I'm not saying it's 2-0 United. I think it's going to be. I don't think there's going to be lots of goals in there, surprisingly. I think it's going to be like a 2-1 Arsenal.
Yes.
You know me, I back the boys, right? So I'm gonna be completely honest, and I'm gonna go with 2-1 United because that's what's gonna happen. United are gonna win
that's
the
just
game.
Yeah,
your
what
team.
is reverse psychology every episode, young. Every single episode. It's like, okay, what do I want to lose here? Okay, I'm going to say we're going to win now.
Yeah.
Because this is his way of jinxing. So you out here
Yeah.
jinxing. No. Then
No,
reverse it.
it's going to be 2-1 United. I feel that way. United have been doing well against the top teams. So, and I'll give Arsenal a goal just because I don't want to be the same as Arena. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
2-1 United.
If you
Rasmus to score.
He likes this version of Riaz.
Rasmus to score.
Thank you.
Hey, there we go.
Thank you,
Rasmus to
Ramesh.
He's not
score.
saying Rasmus to score which side, eh? He's saying
Rasmus to score.
It could be a deflection from a corner and it could be an own goal.
Rasmus is finally
No.
going to score.
It's
And
gonna
I
be
like
a
the
Bruno
penalty
Fernandes
shot.
Rasmus goal.
Yeah, I like that. And then a Calafiori goal from the back, like somehow getting in there somehow.
fair
Corner
Like a
FC
30
goal.
yarder or
Yeah.
something.
You know, fun fact, 7 goals, not one was a corner last night.
That's
Well
impressive.
done. Well
Allow
done.
Allow it.
That's
Well
impressive.
done. Well done.
You know what that means also? That stupid the coach didn't come onto the field to celebrate or anything like that. He was standing back there in his bathroom. He stayed in his bathroom.
There's been so much made about the bruh. It's just because Gary Neville couldn't cut it in Spain, bruh. Now he's highlighted him like his coach.
What do you
that
mean?
stands
Yeah,
up.
they're so
It's the
salty.
same
Leave them
thing.
there on the overlap. Leave
Yeah,
them there. Let
man,
them
yo.
be there with their salt.
But honestly, right? I think yo, yes, brackets, he has to stop this review, no? Please. Low block with most possession and most chances created. But also, I'm just peeping Riaz's reverse psychology, right? So if United don't win and Spurs win, then it's like a 6-point gap that they open up. So he's actually a slake, to be honest. This guy that says that he's not supporting Spurs. If Man United lose and Spurs win, then suddenly there's 6 points gap between them. Nah.
Crazy.
Jason,
Crazy.
why are you looking at the other
Very
half of the table?
calculated.
Jason, why are you looking at the other half of the table? Stay up there, man. Stay
I
up
have to
there.
see how the other half loves Riaz.
Nah, don't lie. Don't lie. Leave us there at the bottom of the
Seeing
table.
how the other half lives is crazy. It's crazy.
Somebody put a comment, right? Somebody put a comment. Hey, check it there. Somebody said 40 is the magic number to survive, right? Man United's currently at 33. So that's just two more wins. And
No,
then
we can get there.
guaranteed.
We can get there. Easy.
Guaranteed survival. So yeah, hopefully it's not gonna start this
That's
Sunday.
what he has also, no? Like
Yeah,
Spurs
I
and
think
United are
literally.
33.
Literally.
I take it. Really.
But again, it's not starting this Sunday. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Carrington, guys. Talk about this 40 points. Talk about Bruno captaincy. Not Sunday, please.
Jay, quickly, Jay, before we end, right? I just want to get this in because I haven't spoken to you. I feel like in a while. Can you still win? Can you still win the title? Can I ask you that question?
But don't ask me dumb questions, man. No,
It's a valid question.
Like this.
Is the title race still on? That's a
It's a
valid
sensitive
question.
question. Riaz.
You
It's a
now
sensitive
want
though.
to try on a live with somebody new on the show. You now want me
What?
to read out of my
That's
journal
a
here.
valid question. It's a
You're
valid
crazy,
question.
Rameez.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Look, I thought when we had Lauren on a few weeks ago, I'd said barring some massive world event, that's the only way Arsenal win it. But yeah, I don't think Liverpool drop enough points. I think that they'll drop. I don't think it's going to finish 13 points, but I think that they have too much going for them right now, and Arsenal is just not in position to kind of push them to where we need to. Again,
Okay,
this might be my reverse psychology.
And then
That's
you
fair
get the
enough,
Liverpool fans
Yeah,
saying
this
this.
reverse psychology needs to work. Look, yeah, I can't live in this world knowing that they level with United with the same amount of Prem titles. When I tell you I'm going to deactivate every single social I have when that happens, because I know it's going to happen.
Your
I
content's
know
going
it's
to be
going to
at all-time
happen.
high.
I'm not going to hear the end of it. It's going to be everywhere. LFC girl is going to mention me in her TikToks, and I cannot. I'm
Every video.
deactivating. I'm
Yeah.
deactivating it. I'm done.
That's good, actually.
Yeah, look,
That's
sorry,
actually-
Riaz. I was talking from a place of hurt there. Sorry, no.
No,
But,
no,
yeah,
it's fine.
I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna clip that. It's amazing. One for the ages.
Yeah. Look, I somewhere deep down, I still believe something could happen. But I mean, that famous saying, as an Arsenal fan, it's the hope that kills you. We just pick it up next year again. We just
Fair enough.
sign another 3 centre backs, and hopefully we can win
You
some.
convert one of them into a
corners.
striker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe we can win some corners and just hope we can get a good delivery.
You know,
and
shame, eh? Because I like Arteta. I like him. I feel so sorry
like
for the
him
man
too.
that he hasn't gotten some silverware yet. Like, if
Well,
anyone
he won his
deserves
FA Cup
something, it's
in
him.
his first season.
Shame.
Yeah, I won FA Cup, which I mean it's fair, but also I think he was shackled in this January period when I think he came out, Declan Rice came out, Odegaard. We needed somebody and we hadn't signed anybody. So yeah, you can't be upset when you sign 3 defenders and you don't sign any frontline players when you know exactly what it is that you need. So yeah, a little board issues, but hopefully we can rectify it in the summer.
Last question I have for you, Jason. Apologies. I feel like I'm picking on you here. But like, so let's say,
That's
so how many seasons do we end second without titles, and we still back Arteta? How do we feel about that?
Bro, I'm fine with it because I think Wenger finished his first 3 seasons second as well, and then he went on, he won the double, and then we won the FA Cup, and we won the league again. I think
So we're
Fergie
backing him all the way.
Like, I don't think there's anybody better on the market that can do what Arteta
See,
has
now
done.
you're talking sense.
And I also don't think about, like, I don't think anybody would be able to take, like, he's coached winning teams. We just have a few bozos in the team. That's okay. And I can accept that. I'm hoping I'm not going to turn into a Liverpool fan. But, yeah, we just
allow
do it. It's, again, he's changed the club from when we used to get bantered and battered to suddenly people are hating us again, which is when I know things are possibly good. You know, anytime somebody's hating on your team, it means you're doing something right.
Good, yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, United are at the bottom of the table and everybody's
You
hating
guys-
on
But there's always
but
going to be
you-
hate for United.
Yeah,
There's
you guys
always going
deserve
to be
it.
hate for United no matter what.
Yeah.
But
Always.
what you were
Whether
doing
we do good, whether we do bad. They love to hate us, bro. They love to hate us.
It is
They've been
quite
waiting
nice, I must say
years for this.
Yeah.
They've been
Hated,
waiting
adored,
years for
never
us.
literally like it's always going to be there. Like there's always going to be bans and all those things. I think it's teams are happy because Arsenal were and are still sort of a banter club, but I don't think we're actually as banter as we used to be. So it's fine. I don't mind it.
That's
I'm
you.
quietly biding my time. I'm not going to be as mad as the other fans, but yeah, it's going to be like a little vindication, you know.
Now you're humble. You're humble.
I saw the vision. Yeah.
like
Don't
it.
bring in the
Arteta
humble
in, bro.
version.
Arteta in. Until the wheels fall off.
Until the wheels fall off. Okay. Nice. I like that. Back the manager. All the way through.
Okay, I'm just checking out the comments here.
Okay.
That's
bad. You know,
Crazy. Crazy.
these Liverpool fans, they come in here and they speak the truth. That's all. It's nice to see.
Yes,
Who
this
do you
episode
support?
alone.
Who does he support
will
Spurs?
support
Then he
like
support
3
United.
different
Then when
teams.
you're talking to Jason, you
Yeah.
say we, like you support Arsenal. Now you're like, nah, Liverpool fans speak facts. We speak facts. Now
I didn't say we speak facts. I can't be doing that.
This guy's gonna come out with a jersey once. It's gonna be like all 20 teams.
Yeah.
Piece of-
Yeah.
It's that meme of that fan on like FIFA is that all the games. I supporting Chelsea, then he's supporting Crystal Palace, then he. But Riaz is just a lover of the Premier League.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Come out with a
Yeah.
with
Yes.
a Pogba
Well,
jersey,
a
and
lover
then
of
you
the
can see
game
supporting the
itself.
refs or so. Like,
No. That if you see me do that, please tell me I've gone too far. Please. That's where I draw the line. Can't support the refs.
Yasin said that United will be back in 2 years, so let's hope so.
Okay.
To push
Let's
out.
hope. Put it out in the universe. Even sooner.
Okay.
Nah,
That's
give it 2 years.
Okay.
2 years. 2 years is good. I like 2 years. 2 years in the top 10 of the table. That's what we should aim for.
Yeah,
2
but
years,
sooner
top
than
5,
2 years.
bro. 2 years, top 5.
No.
Not top
Sorry,
10.
I didn't want to aim too far up,
But before we get there, we have to get to Sunday, and hopefully it's going to be a good game. I'm just going to go for a 2-2 draw, and Obi's going to get one of the 2 goals.
You know.
No, man, you can't say 2-2 draw. No.
If he's a fence sitter now, I'm very surprised.
I was inspired by Riaz. I was inspired.
I used to be
Somebody
shouting
has
at the
to
whole
carry on
time
the
for being
mantle.
the fence sitter, and now when I'm not the fence sitter, you just want to sit on the fence whole day.
Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to do it. You abandon your post. I took it.
Last the fence. Last the fence.
No, you see, once you sit on that fence, it's so nice that you can't get off. I promise you.
It is pretty comfortable. Yeah, I'm not
It's
going to
nice
lie.
there, no?
It's pretty comfortable.
No.
You guys
that's
saw
why
what happened to
the
Humpty
fence is not
Dumpty, no?
comfortable.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall and he fell, brothers. You must pick a
Yeah, but I'm
side.
sitting on a fence.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on a fence, not on a wall.
That's even worse.
That's worse.
There's no stability.
Exactly. That's
There's
just
nothing
pain.
going to
Check here,
It's
week
just
up
agony.
and.
Nah, fair play.
But yeah, that is all that we have tonight. What a bonkers episode! Like I was right when I said that at the beginning. Thank you, Zarina, for coming through. Hopefully, this is the first of many. Hopefully.
Yes.
And
this is
yeah,
fun.
you can just plug yourself, tell the people where to find you.
Yes. Guys, find me on TikTok, Red Devil Gal _ Follow me there. I do go live as well before games on the big day. So you'll see me tomorrow night before the Real Sociedad game. And don't come with hate,
Really?
please. I'm trying to be a non-toxic
book her.
page.
You must book her. You can't
Trying to
go
be
live.
non-toxic, even though I can be toxic myself. But yeah.
After Booker, man. After Booker,
You have to
obviously.
book her first. You can't go live.
Oh my gosh, yeah. In my mind, I thought the game starts 10 o'clock. Oh my gosh.
How is the
You-
game?
It's actually, it's like an early
Okay,
game,
yeah.
right?
So as soon as I get home from work, I'm going to go live.
I love it. Riaz, where can the people find you?
Follow Sportycast on the channel, obviously, on all social media platforms. You can follow me at Parker_Riaz on Twitter if you want to. I don't post much, but I'll try my best to reply.
In other words, you won't. You definitely won't.
Try my best means I won't. Essentially.
Yeah.
You'll
Essentially.
leave it on like a red for like 2 weeks and then come back to it afterwards.
Look, guys.
You're
Look.
a sales rep
let's-
nightmare, bro. Sales rep nightmare.
That's how I model my whole character on this being a sales rep nightmare for sure. 100%.
That actually work.
Jason, where can the people find you? I'm going to switch screens quickly so people
I
can.
was just about to say now, you can find me at Amco Trading. But that's
That's
not me.
Ruben.
So, yeah. At Jason_Ronnie on X, Instagram. Yeah, a little bit of threads, but not as much. And then I don't remember what I'm on Blue Sky, but yeah, don't find me there because I'm not even there. So, yeah.
It's Jason
Twitter.
Ronnie. Bisky.
Bisky.
Yeah, BSKY.
Okay, yeah, guys. If that proves too much, then maybe just leave me alone. Actually, maybe don't try and find me. Maybe that's fine. Maybe
That's
don't
a
look for me
first.
there and just try the @Jason_Ronnie on X and Insta. Sweet.
You are posting more though, Jason. I see you. I see you.
Cheers. A lot of retweets.
Yeah,
a lot
mostly
of,
retweets. I'll give you that.
We
mostly
love that
retweets.
consistency.
Consistently retweeting, not
Yeah.
tweeting too
Check
often.
your-
But maybe Sunday. Maybe Sunday I actually tweet a bit more.
We need to get Serena onto like tweeting or something like that. Just for the cheers.
Maybe I
think
should
it
start.
will be raucous.
Maybe I should start twittering. Is that what they call
Twitter
it?
is bad.
Twittering. Maybe I
Oh,
must
sorry,
start
Riaz
tweeting.
doesn't even twittering. He's not.
Maybe I must start twittering the tweet. Nah, I'm gonna
Nah.
start this.
Stay on the
I'll
TikTok.
start
Stay on the
this.
TikTok. Stay on the
Does it stay on the TikTok? Why
Yeah,
is it
stay on the
toxic on the
TikTok.
Twitter?
Yeah, the Twitter is extremely
It
toxic.
is
Not
quite
good.
toxic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nah, then maybe
Yeah.
I'll thrive there. Maybe I need to.
If ever there's a time for you to
maybe
start an
maybe
account,
release some
yeah,
anger.
100%.
You know
Yeah.
this. You need to be sensitive on TikTok sometimes. So maybe I need X.
Oh, there's no sensitivity on there. There's no sensitivity. Don't worry.
Okay,
Nah,
okay.
that's
Now
fair.
maybe I'll try it out. Maybe I'll try it out. If you see hashtag cancel Red Devil Gal, just mind your business and continue.
And
Just
retweet.
continue what you do.
But yeah,
Uh,
I am at AFParker642 on all social media platforms. You can also find stuff of mine at the Agents of Fandom podcast. We did a amazing episode last week where the new DCU news dropped. So we did a whole podcast for that. That was pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much. Keep on supporting at Sportycast on all platforms. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are tuned in right now live and you haven't clicked the like button and you've been commenting in the chat all the time. What are you doing? Just
Yasin.
like the video.
Please like
Yeah.
it, yeah.
As for everybody, like the video, tap subscribe. Tell everybody else to subscribe. Tell your mommy to subscribe. Tell your granny to subscribe. Tell your
Oh,
dog
come
to
on, man.
subscribe. Just
Dog comes all
everybody,
the time.
just share
Yeah.
the video. We appreciate everybody in the chat. Everybody watching this video. Comment if you want to see us cover any topics. And yeah, thank you so much, Riaz, Jason, Zarina, once again. And yeah, we'll see you guys again next time.
Ooh.